Hey, welcome to the Market Update. I'm Justin, and who are we here with?
My name is Dr. Jason Calva.
And what business are you bringing to the Rochester area?
I'm bringing a pranic healing and meditation center called Atma Healing Arts. And so the idea behind Atma Healing Arts was that as much as we can find meditation classes through Headspace and do lots of things online, we really missed having somewhere in person where people can gather, talk, share experiences. And that was one of the things that we missed the most from being up in the cities when we came to Rochester. And so we wanted to have a space that's warm, inviting, that feels like you're just hanging out at your friend's house, not in a weird clinical environment, to make it so that people can learn meditation, energy healing practices on their own, and then come in here and do some deeper dives and workshops and things like that too.
Yeah, really focusing, in our past conversations, focusing on the entire body, the whole person, not just on your knee pain, or on your back pain, it's the entire body.
We want to make it so that whether someone's coming in just because they have a lot of work stress, maybe they're a stay-at-home mom, or maybe they have a really high-stress job, that makes it so that they want to have a little bit more mental clarity, more emotional peace, whether that's breathing exercises or guided meditation practices, or someone's in a lot of physical pain, we want to make sure that we have different tools to kind of help each person where they're at. And so we offer also energy healing treatments, traditional Chinese medicine, cupping, massage therapy, some acupuncture, and some what's called gua sha, or like muscle scraping, to make it so that if someone is dealing with a lot of physical pain, it's going to have a hard time feeling like I can get to having mental and emotional clarity. Or if you have a lot of stress and anxiety, well, we should learn meditation and things like that to make it so that you can have more productivity and get to a point where spirituality kind of comes into place, because all the other parts of where you're feeling hang-ups of pain, mentally, emotionally, or physically, are kind of taken care of, so that you're getting to this more self-actualization.
Sure. And you've been doing this for a long time, but now this is a new business that you're starting here in Rochester. How many years of experience do you have just like overall?
So I look young, but I've been teaching meditation for about 20 years now. And I've been a trained pranic healing practitioner and teacher since 2009. And so this is actually the third business that we've opened, just the first one here in Rochester. And so before I lived in Rochester, we had a yoga studio meditation center up in the cities. And so now we just felt like it was the right time that my kids are a little bit older. I don't have to be as hands-on, they're in school. And so we have more time to start more of a community-based project here in Rochester.
Sure. And going back a step, you were talking about making it warm and inviting. You've definitely done that. I mean, the living wall, the plants everywhere, and it's just the feel that you come in here feels very nice and feels warm. And another thing, let's talk a little bit just about the real estate side of things. You're big into feng shui and the energy and everything. So when you were looking for real estate, we had to find a spot that had a north-facing door. Tell us a little bit about that.
And I appreciate Justin putting up with a lot of the things that my wife and I and our business partner, we said, if it's facing this direction or has these things going on, like, don't even show us the space. And you were not judgmental about anything. You were very like, okay, then I'll find you spaces that face the right direction for feng shui or have all the things that we're looking for. And so every time we would go and tour somewhere, I would say like, this feels a little bit off for this reason. And so we went through 3 or 4 places before we found this space. And you were just instrumental in helping us figure out all the nuance of walking us through what we should look for and not look for in a space.
And I think the thing that really sold us on this place is you walk in, you stand right here where we're standing, you can see like out 8 different windows, right? There's so much natural light coming in here, which I think brings to that like warm, inviting feeling.
Natural light, and I've never been in an office where you can actually open the windows. They're usually just for looks, but like on a beautiful day like today, we could open the windows and get nice airflow, which is good for energy flow. Vital energy in a space. And so there's so much light in here, we knew we wanted tons and tons of plants. I can't take any credit for the way that it looks. That's all my wife. So when you walk in here and see what it looks like, every single little piece that you see everywhere was her care and attention to everything.
Her vision. Well, she did awesome. So good job with that.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, so if you're needing something to help you out with a time that you're going through or some chronic pain that you have going on, come check them out right here in Rochester, not too far from 37th Street. Thanks for joining us.